What made the difference down the stretch?
The slow start to start the fourth. We had an opportunity. We couldn't. The ball, it seemed like the rim just got smaller and smaller. But I like our effort tonight. And if we continue on that going into our next few games, then I like where we are.
How much stock does this team put in their regular season matchups with the Warriors?
You want to play well versus them every time. Listen, at the end of the day, it's the last 3 finals appearances, and you want to play well. You want to see where you are because, for the most part, they've been playing well for a long time now. So, you want to try to get better and better and see things that you can work on going forward, things that you need to get better at, things you can continue to get better at. So, it was a good game for us, for 36 minutes maybe 40 minutes. We had some opportunities, but we weren't able to cash in.
LeBron, where did you see the progress after coming off that road trip and the things that you didn't do well on the road trip that maybe you felt you guys turned the corner a little bit on today?
No, we just want to continue to get better. I think even with the loss tonight, I feel like we got a little better, and we want to try to continue that.
IT was definitely aggressive tonight. You should have shot a lot of shots. The ways that he's driving to the rim and opening things up for you guys, do you think when he's at 100% that's going to really benefit you?
Well, listen, when he's at 100%, he won't miss those wide open threes. He's trying to get his legs back on the fly, which is very difficult. We're a team who doesn't practice much. We don't have much time to practice, so the game is where he's getting his legs back, and it's very difficult after being out 7 months. But every game is going to be a better opportunity, more an opportunity for him to get his legs up under him, and once you do that, it's going to make us even more dynamic.
The fact that you're not getting much out of court, was that their defense tonight, or it's kind of been that way for a little bit?
Listen, Culver, he comes and plays exactly how we want him to play, and it's not always about him making shots. He does exactly what we tell him to do. He don't make mistakes, and we can live with that.
Today and Christmas Day, you lost both games, but you were in both games and you shot pretty poorly as a team. Is there any sort of comfort knowing that that's not who you guys normally are to shoot that poorly?
Comfort? No. In losing? No.
For the second game, you guys have had some trouble scoring in the fourth quarter, and tonight you shot like 26 of 46 in the first half. Is there a link there, or did Golden State do something in the fourth quarter?
I thought we got the same shots, pretty much. We just didn't make. So I got to look at the film, but I thought for the most part, guys got to their shots, same shots, just didn't make.
As we talked all before the game about how Isaiah is trying to work back into this. While he's trying to work back into it, do you want him to take 21 shots?
What do you mean?
While he's trying to get his legs under him, is it okay for him to lead the team in shots?
I just want him to take the shots that are given to him. Not forcing shots, but if whoever's on the team that can shoot the basketball, they're open 21 times, and take your shots. So it's not about the amount of shots; it's just the amount of good shots. If they're your shots, then you got to be ready to take them.
Dave McBenamin, ESPN. How does this game compare to some of the other games that you've had during this recent stretch? Were there things that you take away that you're encouraged by?
I thought we did some really good things for 3 quarters. Didn't finish the game like we wanted to, but we had a slow start in the third quarter. To kind of got them going. The momentum shifted a little bit, but I thought that the effort intensity was there. Some loose balls that we just can't get to, and when you don't get them, they make you pay. Same for offensive rebounds. If you don't rebound the basketball, and they get to them first, they make you pay. So those are some things that we gotta, try to clean up. But their speed is definitely a factor, in this game. When we miss a shot, a layup, or a 3, and they get it, they're off to the races. And also, with 50-50 balls, if it dribbles once or twice and we don't have it, then they're going to come up with the basketball. So I thought our speed and their quickness, gave us little problems, throughout the course of the game.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Ty, given where the game was, how much thought did you give to putting LeBron in at the start of the fourth quarter and rolling with him the entire fourth, and what didn't work with that start of the fourth quarter group for you?
I had to go back and look at it, but I just think I thought the switching really hurt us. We didn't have someone who can attack, get downhill, but I thought, they did a good job of, trying to hide David West in the pick and roll. We tried to get to that with IT, but they were switching up and then sitting the guard, and they were switching. So that was kind of tough. But, I mean, if IT makes some of those shots, it's a different game. And, we can't expect them to be great, right now. And that's just part of the game.
Aaron Coleman, 1590 WAKR in Akron. Isaiah's played the most minutes that he's played since his return. How do you feel his progress has been getting his legs back underneath him? And was that process part of it tonight?
I really don't know how to ask him. But, I mean, I think the biggest thing for him is just finding his timing and his rhythm. I think when he gets, deep in the paint, whether pass or shoot, but that just comes with just playing and, getting your timing back. Sometimes he has shot, but not quite knowing because, he doesn't have his rhythm yet. So we just got to just continue to keep plugging away, and he'll figure it out.
Brian Windhurst, ESPN. Ty, since you took over as coach, you guys have been generally an elite offensive team all across the board. This last 3-4 weeks, that seemed to erode. Why do you think that is?
Not making shots, first of all. That's a big part of the game. Like tonight again, shot 7 for 28 from 3. And, we're an attack team that spreads the floor and, shoots threes. But I think what we have in the paint tonight, I'm not sure. But, tonight we attacked the paint well, but we just didn't shoot the ball from the outside very well. And that's been a struggle like you said, the last couple of weeks. We just haven't shot the ball well.
It feels like when you guys play against them, it's like almost like what you guys did to Corver when he was with the Hawks. Is that they seem to lock him down? Is that a frustration that you can't get him free?
Well, they do a good job of switching out wherever he's coming off of, whether it's a big guy or a small guy, and so they kind of take away the movement of the second unit because if they switch out and now you're stagnant playing 1-on-1. But I do like the fact when we did get it and we posted Tristan on Clay, we got to do that more of throwing the ball into the bigs when they have the small guys on them. So with this team, his movement really is. They take it away from him because they switch out on everything, so he's not getting open shots.
Jason Lloyd, The Athletic. You seem to show more in this game than we've come used to seeing for Cavs Warriors regular season. And maybe you would disagree with that, but it just seemed like you were trying to put Steph in pick and roll a bit more often and running a ton of pick and roll, especially in the first half. Did some different things defensively with Kevin. Is that fair that you showed more than you normally would? And I'm just wondering, if so, why for a regular season game?
I don't remember.
That was a good question.
It was too, Jason. You getting better.
Just keep fighting. We just want to get stops and start getting some easy buckets. We never have a mentality where, man, we're losing. It's always, we're just not winning right now. And so that's all we try to do. We were able to make some shots, get some stops, and cut it going into the fourth quarter, and then just keep playing.
How big was it for you guys as a team just to be able to overcome what the 19-point lead and be able to come back and win in overtime?
Yeah, resilience, toughness, mental toughness. We just wanted to come out and get this win. We feel like we owed these guys. They came in our home and beat us on a game that we feel like we should have won. And so we just didn't want to drop this one, especially start this road trip.
Especially tough around the road, crowd like this going crazy, and yet you kind of held your poise with the team.
Yeah, and I think we're a good team. It's always started playing in the Garden, the crowd was definitely in effect tonight, and guys, just came up and made big plays on both ends of the floor. And when we do that, we're a tough team to beat. We try not to focus on the crowd, but it was a great crowd tonight. I'm just happy that we got this one.